Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. Earth signs, I'm going to be doing your weekly soulmate reading for you this week from the 8th to the 13th of September. But I'm going to be doing something slightly different this week. Being very much guided by spirit from all sorts of different directions. I'm going to do an extended reading for you at the end of this reading. So if it does resonate, do please click on the extended link in the description box below, and I will be going deeper into the reading, pulling some clarifier cards, some oracle cards, angel answers, and some love messages for you. So it'll be a bit like my big fat juicy monthly readings for you, but it'll be an extended version for these weeklies. Some weeks I'll be doing grouping together the signs by elementals, as I'm doing this week for you for earth signs, and other times I'll be doing individual star sign weekly readings. It all depends on how spirit guides me and what personal readings as well I have at the time. So let's move, and if the reading does resonate, please do click like, share, subscribe, and if it doesn't, it simply wasn't for you. There will be another reading out there for you at exactly the right time that you need to hear it. So earth signs, let's see where you are right now. This is your perceived state of mind, how you're, oh, that absolutely flew out. I'm using my Celtic Tarot to do this. So you have the Moon card, a major arcana to start off with. So the Moon card, very much for me, is about facing your fears. And it's about being guided by your soul, guided by spirit. You see here you've got both, and particularly with this card, you've got a dragon and you've got the wolf. And the wolf for me represents that fear wolf. We all have two wolves inside of us. We have a fear wolf and we have a soul wolf. And the wolf who leads the pack is the wolf we feed. And interesting enough, here you've got the dragon. Now this is your soul protecting. This is your soul guiding you to be guided, by spirit, by the universe, which is this pull of this moon. It also talks about that there are secrets at the moment, and you are being very much being asked to come out of your comfort zone and to follow where you're meant to be going. You know, one path, do you see here with the fear wolf? This part is that there is not a lot of manifestations. There's not a lot that's happening. It's quite a barren environment. But here with the dragon, which is representing your spiritual enlightenment as well, and the courage that you're being given, you've got, the trees in green. It's blossomed. It's come into growth. It's talking about abundance, and it's about you being guided to follow where your soul, your intuition is trying to take you at the moment. So, but you are facing your fears, and so well done for you for that. So earth sign, let's have a look at your challenge. So this is kind of what could the challenge that is spirit's asking you to do that will help your journey forward where you want to go. So let's have a look at your challenge. If this challenge is resolved, it'll help things move forward a little bit more easily for you. Thank you, Spirit. Challenge. The Fool. It's another major arcana. So this is about you taking that leap of faith. So if you're facing your fears and you know where you want to go and what you want to do, but you haven't yet had the courage to do it, Spirit's saying do it. Let go and let God, because you are being looked after. There has been a symbolic ending for you. Do you see here the sun card? The sun in the background. This is talking about you being guided by your soul, by spirit, and the mountains represent that symbolic ending. And the horses represent that free spirit in you as well. There may be children involved in this, but the horses represent that free spirit in you as well, and about being guided by that. You've got your spiritual knowledge with you. You've got nothing to fear. You've got all the sustenance that you need for you on this journey. And I see here this dog, as always I see as your soul, your best friend. Dogs are so loyal, and your soul, like a dog, loves you unconditionally, knows and protects you and knows where you're going and instinctively follows that. So Spirit's saying take that leap of faith if you haven't already. So let's look at what's behind you. So this is what's led to where you are right now in the moon position. So this is an indication. So let's look at what's behind you. Thank you, Spirit. That wanted to come out. Well, you've got the Six of Swords. So you have already been guided to go in a particular direction. And the Six of Swords, for me, is about, particularly this card, it's about the balance between the subconscious, your soul, and the conscious, which makes the waters, the emotional waters, a little bit more choppy. But it's about knowing that whatever's on that horizon, you're not quite sure, but you've known this is where you're meant to be going. And there has been heartbreak here, represented by the 3 swords here, and this has helped you on your journey, because when we go through these darker periods is when we're at our most transformative, and everything happens for us. And so Spirit, whatever's happened to you in your past, Spirit has been guiding you, you know, with this moon and this full, to move forward, to shift and change, and to be led by Spirit, because there is something that you need to do. There is something, I don't know if you're a light worker but there is something that Spirit's wanting you to do here, and you are being guided to do it. You do hold with you that clarity and that truth that you're holding there in your hands. So and the dawn is, you know, the dawn is coming up. There's a new day. You've gone through something and it has been painful, but you now know what direction you want to take. You are still facing your fears about it, but Spirit is saying, you know, take that leap of faith. Please take that leap of faith, because you know, fears is putting faith over fear. And fear is just something that we create in our mind that's not real. But it becomes real because we create our own reality. So the more you fear something, the more it manifests into your experience. So let's now look at what's coming in for you in this sort of immediate future, you know, the next few weeks, next few months. I mean, timing is always very with the universe, but this is what's coming in for you quite soon, and that wanted to fly out. So, okay, my darling, you've got this 9 of Swords. So at this moment, because you're in this space with facing your, because you're fearing moving forward, Spirit is saying, and this can all change based on how you adapt and shift and change, but it's about you being in that space of worrying and overthinking about things, and it's about feeling that things are happening to you rather than happening for you. Everything happens for you, my darling, everything. Whether it's a gift of learning or an experience, a joy, a delight, is all happening for you. And so Spirit is saying to you, this is your, don't create these fears in your head, because they're putting you in this place where you can't see what's coming in for you, where you're meant to go. I know you have this with regards to your soulmate. You know, there has been a big journey here. I can see this with the 2 major arcanas, and I can see this with the 6 of Swords, and now this card here. So it's about you stepping back and observing why things have happened, understanding that these things happen for us, and understanding it's because we all carry with us wounds, old inner child wounds, and Spirit is trying to help you release those wounds and to let go. I think there's been somebody in your life who's been quite overpowering, and I feel it's sort of been their way or the highway, and I feel sometimes you feel that there are things that have been unsaid, and you're not quite sure how. You know you've been guided to move forward, but it's how do I do this? You're not quite sure how to do it. Ask God, ask the universe, always there to answer, always, darling. So let's look at your goals, aspirations. This is your sort of conscious goals and aspirations and where you want to be. This is sort of, you know, your best outcome, what you're consciously working towards. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Well, flew out. 6, you've got the 6 of Wands here. So you want to succeed in this. You want to be victorious, okay? You want to, and again, you've got this wonderful dragon here as well. So Spirit is saying to me, if this is as above, down below, this is the above card, what you're conscious, you're manifesting this, or darling, already. You know, and it's about you staying away from negative energies. Do you see the 5 of Wands here? It's about you focusing, my darling, on what you want. What is, you know, we are here to create. We recreate ourselves every day. In any given moment, you can choose how you want to feel. You can choose to feel in this space, or you can choose to feel in in this space. And it's about letting go and letting God. Whatever this attachment is with your soulmate, my darling, it's about letting go and letting God. And if they are meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. It may not be right now. They may be with you now. They may not be. But if they're meant to be in the future, they will be. It all comes down to divine timing. And Spirit is saying this is what you want, and you can achieve this. It's about staying away from negative energies, which is represented by the Five of Wands. It's about staying away from other people's opinions and things when you know you're knowing and you know what you want. It's not getting trapped in that fear space. So let's have a look at what's below you. This is sort of in your subconscious. This is a sort of driver behind your goals and aspirations. Thank you, Spirit. That wanted to come out straight away. So you've got here the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, again, you've got this wand here too as well. I know this is the sort of, thank you, Spirit. So the Knight of Wands is somebody who kind of comes in and comes out of your life. Okay, so there's somebody who's very passionate, who rush forward, who want to make things happen, but equally they can rush back out again. And what I'm feeling with this card is that this is your underlying feeling about who you're thinking about, that they are this Knight of Wands, and maybe that's what's creating this fear space in you, because from past experiences, they've behaved like the Knight of Wands. They've come rushing in and sort of love bombed you and then rushed back out again. And thank you. There's sort of been maybe two symbolic endings between you. And, you know, maybe this is something where you don't want that. Your fear is that you don't want that to happen again. You want there to be, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Cups here. You want it to be balanced. You want it to be something that's beautiful. And you don't want that Knight of Wands energy, and you're worried about whether they've shifted and changed themselves. But it's that fear, thank you, it's that fear of rejection that you have. I'm also going to those two cards came out as well, so let's just see what else. Okay, thank you. All right, so you've got the Tower. So something has happened. Something huge has happened, and it has changed. It has forced you to move away, to go in a direction you weren't expecting to go into, and it is fearful, and you are being asked to take this leap of faith. But you know the Tower has to come down, my darling, in order for new foundations to be built. And it is a very emotional time, as you can see. And you've also got here the Eight of Shields, which is the Eight of Pentacles. And it's interesting, again, you've got these two boats here. And the Eight of Pentacles in this love reading is about you working hard on yourself. This is why this has happened. This Tower moment has come in for you to work on yourself, to you to release those inner child wounds, to heal your inner child. You know, all those wounds that we've carried around our whole life that trigger in us behaviors that we don't understand until we actually go within and look to see why we're behaving a certain way. And it can go back a long way. You are manifesting, my darling. You see those three ships coming in there. So you are manifesting at the moment, and those ships will come in at exactly the right time. Your manifestations will come in right timing, in divine timing, just like the captains of the ships will bring them in at exactly the right time for the tides. You're energetically very attached to your soulmate on a soul level. I can feel that here. And you are... you want to speak your truth with them. There is a mirroring that's going on here, and I see that with the snakes around her wrist here, and that's also telling me again for you to be aware. You know, snakes can't hear; they can only see, so they don't hear anything around them, like that Five of Wands, like gossip and everything. It's about you having direct perception, and direct perception is also, you know, your soul guidance. Your soul, you know, this beautiful source energy doesn't lie. Its energy can't lie. So energetically, your soul is guiding you to go in the Six of Swords direction and to take that leap of faith. And in doing so, it's about you working hard on yourself. It is difficult. It does bring in that Tower moment. And I think the Knight of Wands also for me is representing you wanting yourself to rush in and try and fix things or just talk passionately. But I'll go into more of this reading on a deeper level in the extended. I'm just going to get for you one overriding energy for this reading. Thank you, Spirit. One overriding energy. There we go. Rebirth. This is absolutely beautiful. This is the Justice card as well in the traditional tarot. And it talks about whatever you are wanting to be victorious in and succeed in, it's all going to be in your favour. It's going to be very balanced. It's going to be something that you're going to feel very content with. And it's because of this rebirth that you're going through. Again, you've got a lot of water here. There's a lot of emotions here. You may be involved with a water sign. But this rebirth card is about that spiritual awakening that you're going through. And sometimes the universe, when we're in patterns of behaviour, will give us little slaps around the face for us to see if we, to help us shift and change. And if we don't, we get a big slap around the face, which is the Tower moment. And looking back, maybe you're starting to see this now. You'll be grateful for this moment because it'll change your perception, your direct perception of yourself. And it's about learning to love yourself, because we can lose ourselves in relationships sometimes. And this rebirth is a chance for you to learn to love yourself, get to know yourself again, and to go with the universal flow. There will be things that will stop you in your path because it's the right time, it's a divine timing. There will be things that you'll need to face, obstacles on the way, but it is all leading to this beautiful going with the flow. You're going with where Spirit wants to take you, and you're being so guided here. Do you see all of these spirit guides here as well? So this journey for you is a rebirth, it's a transformation, and I'm fascinated now to see where this is taking you and your soulmate as well, whoever you are thinking about. So, my darling, if this did resonate with you so far, please do click on the extended link below, and we can go deeper into the cards. Otherwise, and if it did resonate, I would be very grateful if you would like, comment, share and subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to catching up with you next weekend. In the meantime, have a really lovely weekend this weekend, and take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.